After the Roman era, for centuries no permanent theatres were built. In the 16th century, the Italian architect Sebastiano Serlio designed a typical ancient Roman theatre, which is never built. Serlio did build several temporary stages in palace halls. Mathematical perspective, which was just discovered in those days, was applied in the scenery in order to enlarge the theatrical illusion. This is Serlio's comic scene. Ground plan of Serlio's Hall Theatre. The perspective scenery necessitated a relatively large space behind the stage. The perspective was constructed from the seat of the monarch. Andrea Palladio designed in 1579 the oldest still existing theatre in Europe after the Roman era, Teatro Olimpico. This theatre is part of a block of buildings in Vicenza, a city in the north of Italy. It is a miniature Roman theatre brought indoors. Behind the 3 gates in the front scaenae and the 2 gates aside, a permanent so-called false perspective scenery is erected. The rising and narrowing streets create an illusion of depth. The gate in the back, for instance, is only 1.5 meters tall. Of course, in these perspective streets, acting is impossible. The 7 streets are designed by Vincenzo Scamozzi and represent an ideal city, a city which Palladio actually tried to realize in Vicenza. To be able to admire the scenery behind the front scaenae, in particular the gate in the middle, the porta regia, was substantially enlarged. Before the discovery of gaslight, the auditorium and scenery was illuminated by torches and hundreds of oil lamps. Consequently, many theatres were destroyed by fire. In 1585, Teatro Olimpico was inaugurated with a play of Sophocles, Oedipus Rex or King Oedipus. Hoc opus, hic labor est. This is the task, and this is the struggle. Roma quanta fuit ipsa ruina docet. How great was Rome! Its ruins already tell it. This is a quote from Serlio. 5 years after the inauguration of Teatro Olimpico, so in 1590, in Sabbioneta, a city near Vicenza, a theatre with the same name was inaugurated. This is the oldest remaining theatre, after the Romans, that is housed in a separate building. The theatre is designed by a pupil of Palladio, the earlier mentioned Vincenzo Scamozzi. This small theatre has no Roman frons scaenae, but, like the theatre in Vicenza, it has a permanent false perspective scenery consisting of one perspective street. The present-day scenery was built in the 20th century. On the back wall, you can still see fragments of paintings designed by Scamozzi. A Roman colonnade behind the auditorium is maintained.
Pourrais-je sans trembler lui dire « Je vous aime » Mais quoi déjà, je tremble, et mon cœur agité craint autant ce moment que je l'ai souhaité. Bérénice, autrefois montagne.
Sabbioneta is a typical court theatre. From the seat of the monarch one has the best view upon the perspective scenery. The theatre in Vicenza, however, offers more perspective vistas. But this theatre is founded by a literary society of which all members are regarded as equals. Theatres with a permanent scenery appear to get no following.